And update coming in on Sonali Phogat's murder case. What we understand is that the Curly's restaurant's owner, Edwin Nunes, who'd been arrested, has filed a bail application before the court, which was rejected by the court. So the accused who was arrested who was arrested by the Goa police in connection with Sonali Phogat's case, his bail has now been rejected. So several questions that still need to be answered when it comes to the reason behind Sonali Phogat's death. In fact, that's the bail order on your screens as well of the accused who has been denied bail by the court. Well, we'll go across to Alicia as well to get us more details. We have Alicia joining us live. Alicia, we understand that the bail to the Curly's restaurant owner has now been rejected. What is the latest that you're picking up as far as the probe into this case is concerned?
Well, Samiksha, yesterday when while producing Edwin Nunes and the other two drug peddler before the court for the further remand, where Edwin Nunes, who has filed a bail application, clearly mentioning that he's even not the owner of the restaurant. If I read out the order copy which has been accessed by Republic TV, which mentions over the application that was given by Edwin Nunes, which mentioned that there were no recovery or made at his instance, nor he is the owner of the said Curly's bar, and as such he cannot be accused of the recovery in the said premises. Hence we prayed the bail application be granted on as his arrest is illegal. So that is the prayer that was made by Edwin Nunes by his lawyer, who clearly mentioned that he is not even the owner of the restaurant. But this is something has to be taken into the consideration before the court, because the arrest is illegal. We know that the section that was invoked, and specifically the FIR that is registered under section 22B, 25, 26 of the NDPS Act, where the 5 accused as of now has been arrested. In the murder case where Sudhir Sangwan and Sukhwinder Singh, who has already been arrested, but their name has also been mentioned in the second FIR, that is a narcotic case that has been registered by Anjuna police, and more 3 people have been arrested. That is, one is a drug peddler, that is Datta Prasad, who provided drugs to Sudhir Sangwan and Sukhwinder Singh. Moreover, Datta Prasad, who procured drugs from Rama Mandre, who is being known as the kingpin of the drugs racket in the state of Goa. So he has also been arrested, and moreover the owner of the Curly's restaurant, that is Edwin, because the drug substances that was found in the ladies' toilet in his restaurant, which is why he has also been involved in the entire case, and he was placed under arrest. But what before producing before the court for the further custody, where he filed a bail application, that has been rejected by the court. Moreover, the 3 accused, that is Edwin Nunes, Datta Prasad Gaukar, and Rama Mandre, who has been sent to the police custody for the 5 days.
Yes. Alicia, also help us understand whether the CBI is going to take over the case. We understand that there is a lot of flip-flops going on when we talk about the statements being made by the Haryana Chief Minister, by the Goa Chief Minister. The family, of course, demanding for a CBI probe. Any update on that?
Well, Samiksha, we know that the family members who already met Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar, and they have prayed that this should be given, the case should be transferred to Central Bureau of Investigation. Moreover, yesterday while speaking to media, where Goa Chief Minister Pramod Sawant has also mentioned that Haryana Chief Minister and CMO office, which has written to Goa Chief Minister, and they have no problem to transfer this investigation to the CBI. So some of the either day we'll be seeing if the formality, the official formality which starts to transfer the case from the Goa police to the CBI is going to start from some of the either day, because it's very important to understand, and the claim that has been made by the family, which clearly stated there are more things that need to be investigated. Moreover, it's not only about the Sudhir Sangwan and Sukhwinder Singh, but there are other people also involved in the case, and that need to be investigated very deeply, and that only the CBI can look into it, where they have requested Manohar Lal Khattar to look into the matter and transfer this case to the CBI. From the early as well, even Haryana CM, who was constantly making a statement that if required, we are ready to send even the special officers to the Goa if required. But moreover, if a family gives a written assurance, if they want in